Hi Aquarius, this is going to be a timeless reading for you guys. You can apply it to your sun, moon, rising, Venus, north node, south node, or any other dominant Aquarius placement you have in your chart. I'm going to split this reading into 3 different sections, starting with general and then love and relationships and career and finance. It's going to be what you need to hear across the board. So with my Surrender Oracle deck, I'm going to get started. Spirit, this is going to be for Aquarius placements. Okay, that just smacked me in the face. Interesting, because you got 2 cards that the other signs got. I really can't remember what signs at this point, but you got Surrender to Inner Peace and Surrender to Wonder and Awe. Okay, you got 2 more cards. The first one is Surrender to Inner Peace, Surrender to Wonder and Awe, Surrender Worry, and Surrender your desire to control people. Okay, so you guys seem a little stressed, obviously, with Surrender to Inner Peace and Surrender Worry. Whatever is on your mind, whatever you're worried about, try to relax a little bit, because I do feel like this overwhelming feeling. So you guys could feel really overwhelmed right now. It could just be that you're really stressed or anticipating something, but you guys need to try to just find things that are going to help calm you down and just redirect your thoughts and your energy, because whatever this is that you might be consumed by isn't really good, and it feels like something that you're trying to control. With Surrender your desire to control people, this card actually says being overly controlling can sabotage relationships. To effectively achieve your goals, back off, regroup, and give the situation some breathing room. So exactly as I was saying, and I was actually saying, like, calm down, breathe. And so giving the situation some breathing room, it makes me think literally of potentially needing to use breath work or breath exercises to calm down. So some of you guys might actually have anxiety or have anger issues, and right now it could be coming up more than usual. It could be that you're triggered by something, or again, whatever the situation is, if there's someone who you're not on the same page with and the situation is frustrating you, or you feel like you can't get through to someone, then you might just need to agree to disagree, because I think trying to force the situation or trying to get this person to agree with you is going to just continue to push them away. I'm hearing let bygones be bygones. So if you want this person in your life, it feels like you're going to have to accept the situation as it is and maybe find a way to compromise. Certain adjustments may have to be made, but I just think you guys are really being encouraged to be a bit more flexible. With each of these cards here, having Surrender to Inner Peace, Surrender Worry, Surrender your desire to control people, that's giving take a chill pill. And then Surrender to Wonder and Awe. This card makes me think things are going to work out better than you're anticipating right now, or if you're concerned about something not working out the way that you hope that it will, then know that it will, because Surrender to Wonder and Awe is like, kick back, relax, look at all of the beauty in life, you know. The energy that I'm sensing for you makes me think of the card in tarot. It's like 4 of Cups energy, where you guys could be distracted and dwelling on something and kind of focused on, you know, the things that haven't worked out or the things that you don't have, but you're not recognizing what is coming your way. So make sure that you don't have clouded judgment regarding this situation with this person. Honestly, regarding your life in general, because it feels like the situation with this person is causing you to feel like everything is going wrong or there's nothing to be happy about. Just feeling very down, very woe is me. 4 and 5 of Cups is the energy that it's giving. They're right next to each other, and it is a very sulking energy. 5 of Cups is a card that's a bit more disappointed due to the aftermath of something. So there could be some kind of confrontation or even a conversation about whatever this is that's on your mind, and it might get to the point where things end, or the person you're dealing with is like, you know what, because if I'm sensing 5 of Cups with the 4 of Cups, I think you're being encouraged to recognize that there's more out there, or that it's time to move on, and dwelling on this situation, dwelling on this person, waiting for this person to change or be what you want them to be is only going to hurt you. I feel like I was saying that to another sign. It may have been Libras. Yeah, it could have been Libra placements that I was saying this to as well. Let me read the captions because I realized I'm just channeling and I didn't read the captions for each card. So, surrender to inner peace. It says, cultivate inner peace on a daily basis. In quiet meditative moments, focus on the stillness within and enjoy this inner refuge. Others will feel your good vibes too, and your life will flow more easily. Surrender, inner peace. I think Sagittarius got surrender to inner peace, to be honest. But surrender to wonder and awe is here as well. And it says, open to the magic of every moment and sense the awe and wonder in all of life. This attitude will keep you connected to the ecstasy of flow. So inner peace and wonder and awe. Keep you connected to the ecstasy of flow. Open to the magic of every moment. It really feels like there's a need to see the beauty that's around you, or the beauty that could be available to you, but you have to create it. Right now it does feel like you're dwelling on the negative, like you're allowing like repetitive situations or circumstances just keep you feeling so stuck and almost powerless, but you're not powerless. So that's also what I sense, is like you're putting your energy into the wrong things, so you just kind of have given up in a lot of ways, when you just need to take your power back and put your energy toward things that are going to uplift you. Surrender worry says, make a commitment not to lead an anxiety-driven life. When worries arise, breathe them out of your body. Focus on the power of your heart and have faith that spirit is guiding you always. So release worry about what's gonna happen, especially in regards to a relationship. Obviously, this whole general message feels like it is regarding a specific relationship. The surrender to inner peace and surrender to wonder and awe could also be just about your life in general and your potential and what you're meant to explore, but a lot of it feels like it's regarding a relationship and what's going to happen within a connection. So try not to let that take away from everything else good that could be going on in your life at this time. And then I already read, surrender your desire to control people. Being overly controlling can sabotage relationships. To more effectively achieve your goals, back off, regroup, and give the situation some breathing room. This could even imply that some of you guys are going to be going on a break, or there could be a period of separation that you're going to be entering with a person that you're in a relationship with. If you guys need some space from each other, you could end up doing that and getting some clarity before coming back together and then determining what is best for you both, whether you're gonna stay together or end things permanently. Let's move on to messages of love with that being said and get some more clarity. Whoa, cards already coming out. So Fate came out and it says this is a destined partnership. What else for Aquarius spirit regarding love at this time? Marriage. This relationship is moving toward a sacred union. Very interesting. So 2 really positive cards so far. To me, it almost feels like some of you guys could be wanting things to move along quicker than they are within a relationship. Say you've been in a relationship for a while and you're like, when are we going to get married? When are we going to take the next step? When are we going to move in together? Or you've been talking to someone and you're just wondering when they're going to make it official. It's going to happen. I actually think for some of you, there may be a surprise. So, for example, being proposed to, you probably don't want to know when that's going to happen, so it can be a special moment for you. But I do sense for some of you that it could be sooner than you expect. I think the reason why you're being told to back off as well with this surrender your desire to control people, it can sabotage the relationship, is because it could sabotage some kind of surprise that you're meant to experience. So keep that in mind as well. With that surrender to wonder and awe, it makes me think of like a surprise or being, you know, shocked or something like that. And then inner peace, surrender inner peace and worry. Some of you guys maybe, you know, say you're like, why is this person, you know, this person seems like they're sneaking around or they're being more distant or something. They might just be planning something to surprise you guys. So keep that in mind, because both of these cards feel really positive, like you have no need to worry about, your relationship. You guys just need to not let your anxiety bring you out of character. But anyway, the next card you got here is longing, and it says someone is secretly yearning for you. So that's interesting. I obviously don't know what you guys are dealing with within a relationship, or, you know, whether you're single or dating someone, but I immediately felt like this could be someone else. It didn't really feel like this person I sense you could marry. It feels like there could be someone else in your energy. So for some of you guys, you may need to be mindful of that. This could be someone who is missing you or has certain regrets about whatever happened between you two. I want to get one more just to clarify that longing card. What else does Aquarius need to know regarding love? It could be someone who maybe you thought they were over you. Maybe you thought they weren't thinking about you anymore. But they definitely are. This person might even try to reach out because boundaries came out here. Firm boundaries are needed now. Every single sign is getting this card. And I just noticed that obviously with the Libra and Aries eclipses, relationship themes are coming up, and you know, how to set boundaries and how to balance expectations and how to communicate effectively and directly. All of that is coming out. But we also have a Mercury retrograde in Aries, and it started actually on April 1st, so yesterday when I'm recording this, but this is a timeless reading, so whenever you do hear it, it's happened April 1st. And so this revisiting situations or addressing things that maybe you've repressed or you never got to or you never said, that is happening for a lot of people. So people might see conversations come up, whether it is with exes or friends or coworkers or whatever else, where they're finally saying what needs to be said. And not all of the conversations are going to be positive. Some of them you might receive closure or clarity, but a lot of them could be tense, or there could be like arguments basically. So I want to move on. I'm just seeing if there's anything else that's standing out to me. I also think that for some of you, especially if you're dealing with someone, and there could even be like an on and off again situation for some of you. So this longing card, that could be the person that comes to mind when you think of the person you're dealing with. You might also be trying to control them, or that could be what you want. You know, you're trying to change this person. And for some of you, you may need to realize that you need to let that person go, that you can't change them, that you need to set boundaries. So if, say it's a situationship or you're just hooking up, you know, ending that so that you can make space to find someone who is like, you know, marriage potential, because I think that is actually coming toward a lot of you. You're gonna meet that one and you want to eliminate any distractions. And I think for some of you, if you've been waiting or wondering where that person is, then you need to get serious about love and serious about how you approach dating, so that when this person comes in, you don't fumble it, because it definitely feels like you guys are going to meet your match with a person. For those of you who might meet someone new, this could be the case even if you are dealing with someone you've known, like meeting your match and realizing you can't control this person, or you can't always get what you want, that there will have to be compromise. Maybe you're dealing with someone who's also pretty dominant or who's also very sure of themselves. And so that could be something new for some of you guys, but it also does feel like there's a lot of chemistry and potential with this connection. So keep that in mind, whether it's new or old, or you're in the midst of working through it. Try to not be so like stubborn. It's giving bratty almost for some of you guys. So know when to humble yourself. You know what I'm hearing for some of you? Like, let this person lead. Like, knowing when to let a person lead. Some of you guys, especially Aquarius women, you might be like more dominant or used to being very independent. And so you might need to learn how to let your partner lead and, you know, call the shots and make decisions and let them be right. So yeah, keep that in mind. But I'm going to move on to career and finance for you, Aquarius. Let's see what comes out. using my creativity oracle deck. For Aquarius, what does Aquarius need to know regarding career and finance, Spirit? One more card. Okay, 2 came out. So you have passion, recharge, actualization, and nurture. Passion says it will take passion for you to push through your self-criticism to get to a place of confidence. Some of you guys are going against what it is you should be doing. In work, you're not following your passions, you're not following your heart. Some of you are trying to force yourself to do work that either doesn't come natural to you or that you just really don't enjoy. And so it could feel difficult. You guys could even find yourself, say, being late to work or not wanting to go at all or making just silly mistakes because you're not there mentally. And so some of you guys might actually need to change jobs or change positions or recognize that you would feel a lot more confident and reassured in a different industry or field because you would be excited about the work that you do and you would feel like you're actually good at it. So if that's how you've been feeling, don't be so hard on yourself. It might not be you. It might just be, you know, the expectations that you're being held to. It makes me think of, you know, that saying when they say, like, if you try to get a fish to climb a tree, like, they're not going to be able to do it. Recognizing that we all have different strengths and weaknesses. And so needing to, you know, find your thing. A lot of you guys. And I think that many of you guys have a thing. You know what you're good at or you know what you're into, but you haven't really given it the time of day in terms of making it your work, you know? You might need to consider what that would look like or if it's possible for some of you, or at least doing something that highlights one of your natural skills and talents. Next, being recharge, it says, when the pace of life becomes too hectic, know to slow down, be mindful, and go with the flow. So definitely feels like a lot of you guys are overwhelmed with work right now, that you need to take a step back, maybe even adjust your hours or take some time off, even if it's just a couple days. Don't burn yourself out. You know, that's what you're on the borderline of right now. But that feels very self-explanatory. There's a need to recharge at this time. You may even need to think of if you've been neglecting anything that you need to tend to in regards to your self-care, or say like laundry or little things like that. Getting those tasks done and taking time to do them will make your life a lot easier and remove a lot of stress for some of you, because it really could be those little things like not having groceries in the fridge or not having socks or something silly like that. So make sure you're getting those things done, Aquarius. The next card is actualization, and it says you will achieve your full potential by virtue of your creativity and your honest pursuit of the truth. So exactly, you'll achieve your full potential by your honest pursuit of the truth. This to me makes me think of needing to live in your truth as well, needing to explore the things that you truly feel called to explore and not just do something for the sake of, you know, money or a stable income or whatever. And so actualization, it makes me think of self-actualization. This is about finding yourself or discovering what you're truly meant to do. So some of you guys might need to actually be more experimental when it comes to that. Like, it almost does feel like you're playing it safe, and I think I said that in a collective message for you guys recently, but you might need to think outside the box or just get a little bit more creative, you know, be a bit more bold when it comes to what you have considered pursuing in terms of career, because it's not giving nurse, it's not giving doctor, it's not giving teacher for you guys. I feel like you're meant to be self-made, to be honest. The next card, nurture. For self-care, try loving and nurturing yourself as you would a child or a pet. So yeah, for a lot of you guys, there is a need to tend to your day-to-day routines and your self-care, and whether it's your diet or your sleeping habits. Are you taking care of yourself? Are you eating enough? Are you resting when you should be? Are you going on walks? These things that you would do for a child or a pet, you need to be doing for yourself. You cannot neglect yourself and think that you're going to be showing up as your best. So I think you guys need to learn how to create a more healthy and manageable routine, one that makes sense regarding what you're trying to get done each day or each week, and stick to that, because a lot of you guys are just going, and neglecting anything that you feel you don't have the time or the energy for, and that is causing a lot of things to pile up, especially things that you need to do to be able to show up 100%. So don't do that, Aquarius. I just want to see if there's anything else I feel called to mention within these cards before I end it there today. I do think things like meal prepping or just having a more structured regimen in regards to, you know, what you're eating or buying or cooking, that will be good for some of you guys, because it makes me think of, again, a child or a pet. You're typically going to plan the child's meals. You have the food for the dog like ready to just pour it in, you know. I think a lot of you guys do need to be more prepared and have more foresight regarding your needs, and that will really help you to not have to neglect things, you know. So getting ahead and anticipating whatever is required for that day. But yeah, just a lot of self-care, a lot of organization for you guys, really managing your priorities, getting out of your head about this relationship, not letting it distract you, not being so sad, you know, recognizing that new relationships are going to enter your life, that honestly it feels like a great person could be coming in sooner than later, but you guys got to handle your shit, because if you don't, you're just going to be all over the place and you're not even going to have time or energy for a person when they come in. So keep that in mind. I wish you guys the best. If this reading did resonate with you or you enjoyed it, please comment below. I would love your engagement. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers right now, so any help is great. But otherwise, I'll talk to you guys soon, and bye.